Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. According to a recent study by Credit Karma, 33%, roughly a third of Gen Zers, don't feel financially stable. And maybe you felt this way too, whether it's stressing over a rising cost, uncertain job prospects, or just trying to figure things out and how to get ahead. Trust me, I get it. The financial world is changing fast, and what may have worked for past generations might not work for you. But here's the good news, you don't have to figure it out all on your own. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 financial tips designed specifically for Gen Zers. Tips that recognize the challenges you face and the opportunities you have. I am so happy to have you here with me today. Let's get started. Let's be real. Traditional budgeting advice doesn't always fit everyone's reality, particularly Gen Z. Whether that's between gig work and side hustles and fluctuating income streams, a rigid budget doesn't always work. So instead of sticking to outdated models, think of budgeting as a dynamic plan that flexes with your lifestyle. The key is just knowing where your money is going so you can take control instead of feeling like your finances are controlling you. You can use tools like Rocket Money or budgeting apps that you're familiar with that connect all of your accounts together and track your spending in real time. As a member of Gen Z, you have a huge advantage that older generations didn't always have, and that's access to financial knowledge right at your fingertips. Just go online and you can have access to just about anything that you need. But information alone isn't enough. Action is what matters. So even if you can only save a small amount, please do so. It really adds up over time, and you have the benefit of time on your side. And given how information and economic instability affect younger generations more directly, having savings is more than just a good idea. It is a necessity. It's an imperative. So a high-yield savings account can be a great place to store your emergency fund while earning some extra interest. Your credit score isn't just a number. It's a gateway to financial freedom. And unlike previous generations who learned about credit the hard way, you have the chance to get ahead of the game. A strong credit score can mean lower interest rates on future loans, better rental options, and even job opportunities. I want you to start by using a credit card responsibly. Keep your utilization below 30%, pay it off in full every month if you can do so, and avoid unnecessary debt. Really think critically and highly scrutinize any of your spending to make sure you don't go into debt. A solid credit history now will save you thousands down the road with your good credit score. Investing might seem intimidating, but as a Gen Zer, you have the huge advantage of time. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars to start. It's consistency that matters. Thanks to platforms like Robinhood, Wealthfront, or M1 Finance as examples, you can invest small amounts and still see significant growth over the years. Index funds and ETFs are great options because they spread your risk across multiple companies. And the earlier you start, the more benefit you'll get from compounding returns. Now, investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about long-term growth. Rent-to-own, buy now, pay later deals, credit card debt, it's really easy to fall into any of these traps, especially when financial and especially social media pressure is so high. But high-interest debt can hold you back for years. So instead of taking on unnecessary loans, look for alternative ways to fund your goals. Consider delaying big purchases until you have the cash. Use your budgeting app of choice and set up funds to save toward the purchase that you want to make. And you may find that the thing that you wanted so badly is not as important as time passes. Now, if you're already in debt, strategies like the snowball or avalanche method, which we've discussed previously on this channel, can help you get out faster. The goal isn't just to avoid debt, it's to keep your financial freedom intact. Life throws curveballs, and unexpected expenses can derail even the best laid financial plans. But as a Gen Zer, you're navigating a world where job security isn't guaranteed, healthcare costs are rising, and inflation chips away even at your savings. That's why an emergency fund isn't optional, it is essential. You want to start by setting aside even a small amount, but do so consistently, aiming for at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses that you can build up over time. Also consider insurance options that fit your lifestyle. Now, whether that's health, renters, or disability insurance to ensure you're covered when life happens. For previous generations, success meant landing a stable job, buying a home, and maybe retiring with a pension. But your generation is redefining what financial security looks like. So instead of tying success to a single employer or traditional milestones, think about financial independence, flexibility, and control over your time. One of the most valuable, if not the most valuable resources that you have. Multiple income streams, remote work, and even strategic job hopping can all contribute to a career that works for you. Now, security today isn't just about how much you make, it's about how adaptable you are to change and how well you can position yourself for long-term stability. And that's going to do it for us today. 7 financial tips to help you take control of your money and build a strong financial future. Now, these are tips designed especially for you to help you navigate the world that you're in right now. These actions can put you ahead of the curve and help you build real financial security. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's the best financial tip that you've learned so far? Why don't you go ahead and drop that in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on more money tips in the future. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, I encourage you to dream big, to live well, and to do great things. And I'll see you in the next video.